Stick our first sports story. In week 33 of the Sierra Leone Premier League 2023-2024 season, Eastern Lions Football Club secured a 2-1 victory over Lua Football Club. Alpha Camara of Eastern Lions scored in the first half, while Nabil Navas Dafe equalized for Lua FC in the second half. Usman Koroma then secured all 3 points for the Eastern Lions at the approved school playing field in the east end of Freetown. Let's take some highlights of the match.
From Alves again, quick one have been taken. Touch, they're still moving again. Loa! Chance! Another chance for Loa again. Ahead and now.
Others are giving the blame to the head coach. Others are giving the blame to the players. But of course, as it stands now, we need more goals from them. Look at this again.
And now for our next story. The executive director of the National Sport Authority has emphasized that if young people want to live and enjoy the sports which they want to play, they have to institute a mechanism, nothing than that they are willing to institutionalize the anti-doping authority. Dr. Abdullah was speaking during the National Sport Authority consultative workshop for the establishment of the anti-doping authority and position of trust at the View Conference Hall in Freetown.
The one-day consultative engagement with national sporting organizations for the establishment of the Sierra Leone Anti-Doping and Position of Trust was organized by the National Sports Authority and other stakeholders and was centered on regulations for the agency. Executive Director for the National Sports Authority, Dr. Emmanuel Safa Abdullah Esquire, pinpointed that they have an international obligation to set up a national structure on anti-doping. He noted that after the National Sports Authority Act was passed into law in 2017, it was clearly shown that they should set up the anti-doping agency.
Therefore, it is important to apply the peculiarity of our situation to what we are doing. We're here today at the NSA because we realize that firstly we have an international obligation to set up a national structure on anti-doping. This is something that we cannot avoid. This is something that we have to meet. But secondly, the National Sport Authority Act, when it was passed in 2007, explicitly provides that the NSA will lead in the process of setting up the anti-doping agency.
Dr. Brian Compton, country representative member for the anti-doping in Sierra Leone, says since last year October he started to work with the National Olympic Committee, Sierra Leone has never provided its mandatory doping risk assessment profile to the World Anti-Doping Agency.
Every year we are supposed to submit a profile of all the sports within country and what is the risk that those sports are engaging in doping. That had never been done. And also, we had never presented our list of activities to qualify for super sports resources.
The theme described under the concept notes for the National Anti-Doping Authority stated that stimulating more actions towards policy implementation to address doping in sports and sports activities in Sierra Leone. Ransford McLean, AYV Sports, Freetown.
And now for our final story. Yaya Koroma, the president of the Sierra Leone Archery Association, has disclosed to AYV that World Archery is ready to support Sierra Leone in promoting the game. Koroma shared this and more in an interview during the closing ceremony of a 5-day beginner archery coaches course at the Olymp Africa Center in Godwich, Freetown. Our sports reporter, Samuel Johannes Pierce, witnessed the event and filled the report.
We did it intentionally. We don't want to limit archery in Freetown. We want to spread archery across the country. And that is why we have these participants coming from all the way to Kenema. And we are looking forward to him introducing archery in Kenema. I feel proud and I feel, as you said, fulfilled. And well, not yet, but we are still pushing. And I want to, at this point, thank the executive members who have been supporting me every now and then. And as he rightly pointed out, it is because they are actually seeing the efforts, they are actually seeing the determination from Sierra Leone Archery, and that is why they decided that they should come and support us, because all of which we have been doing, we've got no support from them.
The overall level was good. I was also surprised by their willingness to work. I mean, they were motivated. That's something positive. We are more than satisfied. Today's evaluation, and of course, evaluation was very good. I mean, all of them were above average. I mean, they got the minimum required. So, yes, they got potential to move on and, yes, improve.
I know nothing about this game, but being here is an opportunity for me to come and get well understanding about the game, and also the terminology that I can be used to coach others, because I see it as a privilege also to be this game to be well known, not only be limited here, but also even the provinces.